reflect from the focus. In third rule, as you see, if ray of light is falling directly to the pole, then it will reflect back with same angle. So in second case, we can fall the ray of light in this way, obliquely on a pole. Then as we know, the angle of incidence will be equal to the angle of reflection, so the ray of light will go in this way. Here we can see these two reflected rays can never intersect to each other. Okay, when they are going in this way, then the gapping between them will be increased. So how image can form here? Now virtually we will place this reflected ray in backward direction. Okay, in this way, in backward direction, and here we can see they are cutting to each other. Okay, and the place where two reflected rays can cut to each other directly or indirectly, their image will be formed. So image will be formed beyond the mirror. This will be image A dash B dash. Okay. So what is the characteristics of image? Characteristics of image in a concave mirror. What is the case? When object is placed between AF and P, then the characteristics of image is, first characteristic, what is the position of image? Image is forming beyond the mirror. Okay, image is forming beyond the mirror. So you can say in first case the image is formed beyond the mirror, means position will be beyond the mirror. In next case, what is the nature of image? It is real or virtual? It is real or virtual? You can see here the reflected ray are not cutting to each other directly. Okay, when this reflected ray is going in backward direction virtually, then they are cutting to each other. So here real image is not forming. Then which type of image is forming here? That is virtual image, because here virtual line is going on. Then virtual image will be formed. Virtual. And as you know, virtual image will be always erect. Okay, virtual image will be always erect. So virtual and erect image is forming. And third case is what? Size of image. What is the size of image? It will be magnified, because it is larger than object. Okay, it is larger than object. So we can say a magnified image is forming here. So magnified, or you can say enlarged image is forming. Okay, enlarged image is forming. Now second case of image formation. Case second, when object is placed at F. Okay, when object is placed at F. When object is placed at F, principal focus, this is our concave mirror, this is pole, and this must be center of curvature, and this will be focus. When object is placed here, then the image is formed where? Here also we will use two rules of image formation. In first rule, when the ray of light is falling parallel to the principal axis, then it will go from focus, and when the ray of light is falling obliquely on the pole, then we can see it will back with same angle. Okay, and you can see both reflected ray are going parallel to each other. Okay, both reflected ray are going parallel to each other. Then where image will be formed? The image will be formed at infinity. Okay, the image will formed at infinity. Now characteristics of image. Characteristics of image. First characteristic, In first characteristic, we will discuss about the position of image, where image is forming. Image is forming at infinity. Okay, so where image is forming, it is at infinity. In next case, what is its nature? It is real, and real image will be always inverted. Okay, real will be always inverted. So you can say here real and inverted image is forming. So real and inverted image. In third case, what is its size? Magnified, diminished, or highly magnified? It will be highly magnified. Okay, then highly magnified image is formed here, or highly enlarged image. Highly magnified image will be formed here. So we have discussed here two cases. Now I am going to discuss third case. Before rubbing this, you can note it down. Now case third. When object is placed between F and C. Okay, third case is what? When object is placed between F and C. Now here also we will apply two rules. Let us suppose this is center of curvature, this is focus, principal focus, and this is pole. When object is placed between F and C, then where image will be formed? In this case also, we will use two rules of image formation. In first rule, when ray of light will fall parallel to the principal axis, it will reflect back from the focus. And when the ray of light will fall obliquely, it will reflect back with same angle. Now you can see both reflected ray are cutting to each other beyond C. Okay, so this is the object AB, and this will be image formation B dash A dash. Okay, so here we can see both reflected ray which are cutting to each other are directly cutting, okay, not by virtual. So you can see these two reflected ray are cutting to each other in a direct way. So here real image will be formed because it is not going back in virtual line, by virtual line. So here real image will be formed. Now characteristics of image. What is the characteristics of image? First characteristic is what? We will discuss about position of image. What is the position of image? It is beyond C. Okay, so image formed will be beyond C, at beyond C. In second case, the nature of image, it will be real and inverted, because real image will be always inverted. So here real and inverted image is forming. You can see also here here the object is in erect way, and here image formation is in a inverted way. Okay, so real and inverted image is forming. In third, you can see it is magnified, okay, because it is larger than object. So you can say the image formation is magnified image. Here magnified image will be formed. Now third case. Okay, sorry, it is third case, and now I am going to discuss here case 4. Okay, when object is placed at C. Okay, when object is placed at C. This is our concave mirror, and let us suppose this is center of curvature, this is focus, and this is pole. Let us suppose here object is placing. Okay, then here also we can use any two rules. So in first way, ray are going in parallel to the principal axis, then it will back obliquely from the focus, and when the ray of light will fall obliquely on the pole, then it will back with same angle. Okay, so we can see they are cutting each other at center of curvature. So here object is at center of curvature and image is also formed at center of curvature. Okay, so what will be the characteristics of image? What will be the characteristics of image? First characteristic. In first characteristic we will discuss about position. So where image is forming? At C. Okay, then image will formed at C. In second case, nature of image, it will be real image, because both reflected ray are cutting to each other in a real way, not in a virtual way. Okay, it is cutting directly. So real and inverted image will be formed. Okay, real and inverted image will be formed here. In third way, what is the size of image? It will be same size of object. Okay, the image will be of same size of object. Now you can note it down before rubbing it. So in fifth case, when object is placed beyond C. Okay, when object is placed beyond C, you can see here, this is a concave mirror. This will be pole, this must be center of curvature, and this will be focus. Okay, when object is placed here, then what will be the characteristics of image? Here also we will use two rules of image formation. In first rule, when the ray of light fall on the mirror parallel to the principal axis, then it will be sending back from focus. Okay, and when the ray of light fall on it obliquely, then it will back with same angle. So you can see both reflected ray are cutting to each other between F and C. Okay, between F and C. So this AB is object and B dash A dash. Okay, this is image formation. Now characteristics of image formation. In first characteristic we will discuss about the position of image. As we see, the image is forming between F and C. Okay, so image will formed between F and C. Okay, between F and C image is forming. In next characteristic, nature of image. As we see here, both reflected ray are cutting to each other directly. So we can say here real and inverted image will be formed. Real and inverted image. In third case, the size of image. Size of image will be smaller than object. You can see here this object is larger in size and image formation is smaller in size. Okay, so we can see diminished or smaller than object, image will formed diminished or smaller than object. Sixth and last case is what? Case sixth. When the object is placed at infinity, when the object is placed at infinity, when the object is placed at infinity. In same way, we are going to draw image here. This is supposed to be center of curvature, this is pole, and this point should be focus. When object is placed at infinity, then where image will be formed? Let us suppose the object is at infinity and the ray which are coming to the mirror is parallel to the principal axis. It is in a very simple way. These rays are coming parallel to the principal axis. So as we know, when the ray of light fall parallel to the principal axis, it will reflect back from the focus. Here also it will reflect back from the focus. Okay. So both reflected ray are cutting to each other at focus. Okay. So image formation will be at F. So what will be the characteristics of image? First characteristic is what? The image will be formed at F. What will be second characteristic? What is nature? It will be real, no? You can see here both reflected ray are cutting to each other directly. So we can say here real image will be formed, real image, and highly diminished. Okay, it is highly diminished. Highly diminished image will be formed. And as we know, if it is real, then it will be inverted. So real and inverted image will be formed here. So these 6 cases are of concave mirror. Okay, image formation in a concave mirror. These cases are most important cases of this chapter. One question must be arise in your board examination from this topic, image formation in a concave mirror. Okay, so you must read it in a proper way. Now I am going to discuss the rules of image formation in a convex mirror. Okay, rules of image formation in a convex mirror. Before rubbing it, you can note it down. Rules of image formation in a convex mirror. Same as concave mirror, there are 4 cases of rules of image formation in a concave mirror. This is center of curvature of this concave mirror, this is focus, and this is pole. Okay. In first case, when the ray of light fall on the mirror parallel to the principal axis, it will get reflected from the pole. From the focus, from the principal focus. This is first rule of image formation. In second case, when the ray of light is falling at the focus, okay, at the focus, then the ray of light will go back with the parallel to the principal axis. This is the conversion of first rule. Now in third rule, when the ray of light fall on this convex mirror on its pole, then the ray of light will be sent back with same angle. Okay, here angle of incidence will be equal to the angle of reflection. And in fourth and last case, when the ray of light fall on the center of curvature of the mirror, then it will reflect back in same way. Okay, let us suppose this ray is falling at center of curvature, so it will get reflect back in same way. Okay, it will get reflected back in same way. These four rules will be used in the formation of image in a convex mirror, and only two cases of image formation in a convex mirror. What is that? Object can be placed near the convex mirror or at infinity. Okay, only two cases are available here. So we are going to image formation. You can see here image formation in a convex mirror. First case, when object is placed near the convex mirror. Okay, when object is placed near the convex mirror. In this case, let us suppose this is our convex mirror, this is center of curvature, this is principal focus, and this is pole. Let us suppose the object is placing here. Now we will form image on it. As we know, when the ray of light fall parallel to the principal axis, then it will reflect back from the focus. Okay, it will diverge from the focus. And now in second rule, when the ray of light fall obliquely on the pole, then it will reflect back with same angle. So here angle of incidence will be equal to the angle of reflection. Now we can see both reflected ray can never intersect to each other. Okay, so here there is no possibility of image, but we can see our image inside of a convex mirror. Okay, so this reflected ray will go back by a virtual line, and now we can see both reflected ray are cutting to each other virtually. Okay, between P and F beyond the mirror.